faster. So it
It
says
says
we're
we're live
live.
on my end, but let me double check the link
Perfection.
on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I guess we should wait and make sure. This view looks different. I don't know. Maybe
How
it's in my
so?
head.
We're live.
The back end view of thing.
Oh, they've been changing stuff with StreamYard, so it might be.
Okay, and
They've been changing like random shit.
I feel like it's been like 5 years since we've done this,
I
even though it was
know.
only 2 weeks ago.
Even though it's only been like 2 weeks.
Yeah. So hey everybody. Today we are not discussing a book at all. Well, we're gonna be discussing probably about a bajillion books.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
whole
gonna
point of tackling the TBR.
I'm gonna attempt to keep this to 30 minutes because I have not showered since I came back from my workout. And I feel real gross. So yeah.
Shannon's here. Hi, Liz.
And plus my cat's standing above my computer and I can only imagine what she's like staring at, and I don't know what it is. It can't be a ghost. I'm hoping it's not a ghost. But here we are. Yeah, so there's not really no rhyme or reason to these, so I'm pretty much just gonna say, hey, what are you reading? Anything,
do you want me
Alicia,
to start, or do you
reading?
want to go through your list?
I'm actually only in the middle of 2 bags. I don't have a physical copy of the one. I was only going to read through the second one for a little bit. Sarah J. Maas's Crescent City, the second book. Don't ask me titles, okay? That'll be the
Sigh in
worst.
breath, and my friend hated it and did like a 50-minute video of how much he hated it. It was so good. I have to send that to you just for entertainment value because his reaction to stuff is the best.
Oh man, it was so good. Yeah, the ghost look is the most like concerning too. And so for her, sorry, I will get back to the book that I'm reading.
No, you're fine.
She like sees a light or something, shadows, hones in on them, and will literally jump up the wall. And I have lots of things that can come crashing down on me should she decide to leave.
Right.
That, yes, pretty much is what we're gonna kind of do for these.
Basically.
So yeah, the book, and I was listening to this on my way home from the gym. But yeah, well, step back. Let me start my story where we were. I haven't even been drinking, guys. Okay, like I don't even have excuses at this point. But yeah, so I was only going to read the second book and then try to catch up on a few shorter reads because those Sarah J. Maas books are so
thick
long.
for no reason to be thick.
The way that it ended, I was just like, okay, we're going to have to immediately start book 2. I need answers. To which I think I'm like 50% of the way through the audiobook. So I'm doing really good. I'll probably have that finished within the next week or so. The other book that I'm reading is, this is the special edition, but Fall of Wrath and Ruin by Jennifer L. Armentrout.
That's
Not
a
a whole
pretty
lot's
cover.
happening. Huh?
That's a pretty cover.
Right? I love this one. But yeah, so I basically put this book on hold because I wanted to go to it's House of Flame and Shadow, I think is the third one that I'm currently in. As soon
and
as
my
I
friend
finish,
who loves reading his books gave it a 2, so I can't wait for his review because he hated it.
oh, I'm eating it up. I'm loving every second of it. And then after I finish those, I'm gonna start this one, but then I'm also gonna have to buddy read it with this one because my in real life book club, we're doing this one at the end of the month of March, which by the way, for anyone that follows
We're
Who Picked
doing
This
that in
Book Club,
April.
we're doing this in the first week of April. This is the last week of March. And then should I feel real feisty,
I want to read that so bad.
Yeah, my library copy of this came in, and I'm like, I'm not gonna push these because if I continue to
Wow,
push
really?
every library read, yeah, I figured out early how to like recommend it. So this came in, and then I also it's too far up there, and I don't want to stand. Blood Debt by
I forget who it's by, but I want to read. I've heard really good things.
Yes, that one. I'm also trying to put like by Terry J. Benton Walker. I put that on my TBR, like my library list, because I thought it would take longer to get, and it came through very quickly.
Why does that happen? And then books you need for book club, it takes 6 months.
Forever. So yeah, my
Why?
goal, trying not to push those library holds. So I'm just like, ugh. Yeah. So that's that. Yeah. So that's what I plan to read, or hope, my goals and hopes. I know I had wanted to read a lot of my Megan Quinn special editions, but a lot of other things came up, so I'm just trying
Yeah.
to get through those. Um You've not heard of this
Oh
one?
my God, it's been
Honestly,
everywhere. I'm surprised.
I mean, I haven't heard much about this, but what I did hear, I was just like sold.
I read the author's duology that came up before that, and I loved it.
I had read that one and I did really like it. And then honestly, I'm a sucker for a lot of things teal. So as soon as I saw this Barnes and Noble edition, even though I know I've got a special edition coming of this, I had to purchase it all.
I prefer the Barnes and Noble edition, to be honest with you, with that one.
Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of things to read. Will I get them all read is a good question. And my
But
other cat would
here's
like to say hello.
here's the best part. Besides book club books, we can just roll it over. That's what I'm
True.
thinking.
True.
Roll it over. So like you said, I had the library loan gods decided to bless me with one of my like literally I put the notification bell on. I was like, let me know when it comes in, because it literally just came out the first or the 28th of February or the 1st of March. Wandering Stars by Tommy Orange. I have the audiobook copy.
Okay.
And it's fantastic, but it's very hard to read because of the topic. But I have an hour and a half of that left, so I'm finishing that tonight so that I can go back to the library because it's due back in like 4 days. And then I have this chunk.
Oh, that's a big one. Yeah, I told myself I didn't want to read long books this year, but you know what? Sarah J. Maas happened, and I need to.
Page, though.
Oh my gosh, that's so small too.
Yeah.
How are you doing it?
Audiobook is helping me a lot. But it's fantastic. It actually reads very fast, shockingly.
Okay.
And then, of course, I have book club book.
Oh yeah, yep.
And then I have The Fox Wife by Yang Cho.
Okay.
It takes place in Malaysia in 1908.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So it's for an in-person book club that I'm a part of.
Sorry, I just had to take a picture. I'm like,
You're fine.
So now you guys can see she's just
Chilling.
My ring light, but staring. Has been doing this since we started almost 10 minutes ago.
And the last one that I would like to get to, and if I roll it over, I roll it over, is House of Salt and Sorrow by Aaron A. Craig.
I wanted to read that, but I've heard
it's a 12 Dancing Princesses retelling, apparently. So I'm curious.
Okay. Ghost look. She's also the one that chews wires. So originally, I thought when she was like zooming over here, it was because
she's gonna chew wires.
Yeah, if you ever see me go dark real fast, it's probably because she found the wire to the ring light. But also, a lot of times what happens is it bounces off my Apple Watch, and then she'll see that and lose her mind.
My dogs used to do the same thing with like the light from my phone.
Everyone in the comments, what are you reading? How are you doing on your goals for this year, Alicia? And everyone in the comments.
I have been reading a lot from as you know, I've been reading a lot from my own shelves, which is helpful. I did go to a used bookstore while Greg and I were out yesterday, but I purchased books that weren't on my wish list, so I didn't break any rules.
Nice.
That
one's for you about the House of Salt and Sorrow. I think. I'm assuming it's Salt and Sorrow.
Is it a retelling of 12 Dancing Princesses? The 12 Dancing Princesses? I think it's a Russian folk tale.
Ooh, also, oh, hold on. What is supposed to well, it's too Libby. What? Atlas Paradox. I don't know if that's the first one, but I bought special
That's the
editions of
second
that
one. Atlas, the Paradox one is the second one.
second one. I bought some special editions because they were beautiful. And then also, I've had people tell me that I would like it because I like Six of Crows. So, first of all, Liz, did you like the first one? Obviously, you've reading the second, so I'm hoping so. um,
It's got to be promising if Liz is reading the second one.
oh my God, physicals from Anne Hooplas. Oh man, yeah,
That's
it's
the problem. I added different because I signed up for different library cards in different counties because you can here as long as you pay $10 a year.
oh okay.
Um, like I have a library card for the National Public Library, even though it's 5 hours from me. I just pay $10 for the year, and I get. That's why I got Wandering Stars by Tommy Orange so fast.
Oh okay.
Um, so like I have so many Hoople holds and Libby holds that come in at the same time. I'm like, I wish I had 18 million ears so I can listen to all of it at the same time.
So what I did recently is my app will let me go up to 180 days. So I pushed everything to 180 days because I was trying to get like series at a time. So
Yeah.
now what I'm doing is I'm forcing myself when they come in to listen to it. So I'll move a few of them up, like one or
Mhm.
two. Um, or I'll stagger like a series. And I'm hoping because I started a new position at my work where I should be able to listen to audiobooks part of the day. Um,
Fingers crossed.
so that would be super exciting. Um, but yeah, Shannon, my reading is molasses as well. I haven't been able to physically read. I've really only been able to hybrid read right now between
Hybrid or immersion reading is the only way that I've been able to fully focus.
yeah, I really want to do more, but I think I'm getting a little bit more back into audiobooks, which is not a problem because I have like
It's a
300 at Audible that I need to get through.
yeah.
Um, which most of them I also own a physical copy of, so kind of the same helpfulness. But
Hey,
I've
it's
been
still on your TBR. That's the way I look at it.
exactly.
It's still on
Um,
your TBR, no matter if it's Audible, if it's an audiobook, if it's an ebook, it's still on your
well, I'm doing the audiobooks and then I'm also doing my diamond painting, which I don't know if I mentioned to you guys. I'm sure I have,
You've
but
mentioned to me, I think privately, because we've talked about diamond painting privately.
yeah, I love diamond painting. So, hold on, let me find. Here's a completed one that I've done. That's a
I love
square, so
that
it's a
one.
small one. And yes, I did make some of these square little diamonds. I bought extra glow in the dark ones. So you
That's
better
really
believe it
cool.
glows in the dark. And I got to go back to December because that's when I started this massive one, which is also why I want to try and start making what I've bought. Um, let's see. Where December was a long time ago. Did you guys realize that?
How
um,
are we in March already? I don't understand.
that's a great question. That is a great question. So I'm gonna try not to lose it, but that is the one that I'm currently working on, and that is a big one. That is not a small thing. That is 28 by 22 inches. So it's a beast, but I'm very excited. So I'm listening to audiobooks to complete those, and having a lot of fun with it. But I've been really into TV lately. So it's,
I have been going through like a binging phase with my TV,
yeah.
but it's been more stuff like that I've rewatched, like comfort watch a lot of stuff.
Okay. Hey.
Hi, Vina.
Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on everything. You finished 11 books? I don't even think I know I did finish one. But it's a longer book and yeah, I'm
I
hoping to
finished
read a little
3,
more.
and 2 of them were novellas. That's why.
Reading a lot of books. Ooh, what books are you reading? Tell us more. Tell us
Ah,
more.
please.
Audiobooks. Yeah, audiobooks have been saving me. I've kept my Kindle streak strong, friends, but I will be
I was
fully
gonna
honest
ask.
with you. I'm usually listening to audiobook as I'm reading it because I haven't been able to well, also, I really like the narrator for Sarah J. Maas, so it's just like I can't
Who is the
physically
narrator
read
for
it.
those books?
You what?
Who is the narrator for her books?
Elizabeth Evans, I want to say. I'll have to look that up here in a second.
Sounds familiar.
Okay. No. Sorry. That was seem very dramatic, but that's also.
I remember you talking about this, and it's annoying.
Oh man. Okay. I don't know which one it was for, but thank you, because yes, I know that either one of them, they're stunning. And I have a problem, guys. I told myself I wouldn't buy anymore until I started completing some of them, and then they had a leap year sale, and then I got a coupon for buy one get one half off, which in my mind is like 25% off. So decisions were made.
The only reason I'm giving myself reason to buy books is I know I'm going to get a bunch of coupons at the end of the month because my birthday's on the 19th. So I'm
Yeah.
going to get a bunch of coupons, like one from Barnes and Noble, one from Books a Million, and that kind of stuff.
I have one strip that I finished of that. I had to start rolling because it was very large and I couldn't keep up with it. And this is my first square painting, and let me tell you, I don't know if I can ever go back to rounds. I mean, I'm gonna have to because I have like 50 of them, but also it really helps. I like listening and doing that because I can pay attention to the book and read it just a little bit faster, which I'm trying not to go above 2 speed, but some narrators just enunciate really well.
I had to go up to 2 because of the narrator of The Grace of Kings, which I'm having the discussion on my channel for this weekend.
Oh,
The narrator was so slow that like I had it up to 2.2 and I could still understand. And then you know I don't go above 1.5
yeah.
because of my brain. But like he was so slow that I was just like I can't.
I kept this up because speaking of FX, and then I'm also reading Vina's comment just below. The Bear, which I was
Oh
surprised
my
that I liked.
god.
A
I love
little
The Bear.
aggressive on the language, but understandable. But I blew through both
Did you
seasons
watch
very
the
quickly.
episode where they had Christmas Eve dinner?
It's on Hulu too. I didn't understand the purpose of that. That episode made me very uncomfortable too. I was just like, ooh, I mean, great job,
But
guys.
like
But
I'm
also,
not saying that what happens at the end was but like that's how loud my family is when we get together. Like we're that loud. So
can't live that me either. I got away from audiobooks last year and went more for physical copies, but I've been buying so many of the audio. But well, Audible had that giant sale where everything
I
was like
watch so much
85%
shit.
off.
Yeah.
So I might have got a little out of control. Um, Ooh, tablets. I know that this one's a pricey one, and really the only difference are 2 buttons to turn the pages, but the Kindle Oasis, love
I was
it.
looking at the Kindle Scribe. They're expensive.
Yeah, I like the paperweight, like, visual of it because I feel like I can read it in bed and not feel like I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking at a tablet, but depends on if you use your tablet for a lot of things. Uh-oh, she saw
Yeah.
the light from my watch. We are in dangerous grounds. She's ready to leap. If you see something fly or if you go, "Ah," just know that the cat situation escalated. Um,
Okay.
price goes back to
I do
normal.
want to watch Shogun. I read the book I think last year or the year before.
Oh, I missed one. Ah! The girl, the ring, and the baseball bat. Oh.
You are in the middle of a bunch.
I feel like I can't get too many going. I actually when they're longer, I have
3
to
seems to be my limit. I I have
3 I
like
get to probably
shorter
2.
one like this one because it's so long. I have shorter ones in between to just not
Yeah,
make me feel like I'm yay finally.
that's
That
good.
makes
I
me
need
so
to read
happy.
more Harlequin. Read that one, Alicia.
I have so many Harlequin that I need to read.
Yeah. Yeah. See, my problem with my book bans is I usually end up buying too many. So, I mean, if you can afford it, I would say go for it. No
Yeah.
need to get like real dark here, but unfortunately, your money doesn't go with you when you die, which is what I've had to tell myself sometimes when I'm like, I really want this, but I shouldn't get it. And then I lose out on it because it's gone before I can buy it once I'm like finally convinced myself that I should get it. So if it makes you happy, Jen says to go for it.
As long as you can still pay your bills.
Yes, that's the more important thing. If you can pay your bills, but also understandable, like maybe there's not enough room, or maybe you have too much and it's to force yourself to read. Like, I get all scenarios, but someone once told me that because I kept like getting frustrated because I would miss out on something that I would want because I just wouldn't have it. My diamond paintings, they just don't have a lot of them. So when they go out on sale, or when they just go up for sale, I have to be bad and buy things.
I'm only buying it if I have a coupon for it. Like, if there's a couple of books in my brain that I'm like, if I see it, if Barnes and Noble has it and I have that $10 gift card.
Yeah. That's the other thing is I love about my Kindle, and why I can barely read physical books sometimes. Oh, there she goes. Is because
It wasn't that bad though. I
it
was
was
expecting her to like pounce on you. It wasn't that
no,
bad.
there's not enough room near me. Oh, she's just also sit by me. Sorry, it's basically like she chose to lay on my lap. I've been chosen. Um, it it seems like so ridiculous, and honestly, the price that you pay for it seems absurd. But just imagine yourself in the most coziest of positions, and then you have to worm your arm out to flip a page, and now you have to find that position again. It's the absolute pits. So just being able to click a button is super nice, and you can still flip it both ways. I don't get endorsed for this, but I am a big fan of it. So
Yeah, it is 1,300 pages. It took me 4 months to read it.
oh, she is behind the computer, where luckily I don't have wires, but if you see me like freak out, it depends
You're
on where
good.
she's located. It's very dangerous, guys. Trace more audio, but that is accurate.
They need
I
to
know
make.
they're
I
small.
understand why they don't, but they need to make more.
Yeah. I need to do that. Teach me your secrets, guys. Yeah, I did that. My sister got me into some things, which, in our defense, all right, as you age, we're all glorious agers. You do want to start using nicer products because the cheaper stuff just isn't as friendly to your face.
Some of the elf
And that's
stuff
okay.
that was great. Like, I still use like the elf primer.
Yeah. That's the thing. As soon as there's a good deal, I'll tell myself that I'm on a ban, and then I see like 25% off your total purchase. Spend
Yeah.
$50 to get free shipping. Done and done.
Well, that's the only time I really buy from Barnes and Noble anymore is when they have the 25% off sale. The pre-order. Because have you seen, okay, can I go on a mini like tangent for a second?
Go for it. But first
Okay,
of all,
I'm
Liz, I
assuming
get it.
I'm
Sorry.
assuming you also have the like membership card, the regular one, and then
Yeah,
like
the free
one
one
kind
for Barnes& and Noble.
of. Mm-hmm. Um.
Deals. I should not put that down. Got it. Okay.
Um. They stopped making shipping free.
What?
Yeah, it's now $6 to ship anything. It used to be because you have a membership card, the shipping was free. Now it's $5, $5.99 specifically
For Barnes& and Noble, not BAM, right?
for Barnes and Noble. BAM still has if you put in your card number, it still shows free
Free
shipping.
shipping. Okay.
But for some reason, Barnes and Noble still does that. I'm like, this is stupid.
I
Like,
hate
the
it when
whole
they do that.
point of me having this for as long as I freaking had it was for free shipping.
Yeah. I just they usually have a price limit that you can hit to get free shipping, and that's what I usually strive for.
Right.
Which is the dangerous part, because then you buy more than what you
It's
need.
like you never had a limit before. And then within the past like 3 months, they've just gone like $5.99, $5.99, and the one hardcover they wanted to charge me $10.99 for shipping. I'm like, half
No.
the price of the damn book.
No. It is. It really is. And there's part of me that's just like, a lot of the times they always have like the pre-order sale that makes you feel like you have to have it, which it does, it helps. But usually that first week, if you live nearby one, you can get it for roughly the same price, and you can have it right away. But there's an inconvenience to it.
That's why I say Books A Million has the same type of sale. They're always a week after Barnes and Noble too. They always have the same type of sales.
This is the other reason. And I hate buying from Amazon.
I know, I hate being that person, but like, I'm not paying almost $50 for a friggin' hardcover book. That's not happening.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a special edition, maybe.
You have
but
to.
Like, but if it's a regular freaking hardcover, I'm not spending $50.
Accurate.
No matter how pretty the damn cover is.
Oh man, so true.
But hardcovers have gotten so expensive. I've been reading. If I do buy books, it's mostly used or like discounted, or I'm mainly a paperback reader anyway because they're easier to hold.
I'm trying to buy more Kindle because they don't take up space, and then I just have these.
Well, I've been slowly getting rid of stuff too. It's like I've been purging a lot and just
trying to be better about that.
Want.
I wish I had a BAM near me so bad.
BAM is so awesome. I'm telling you, when you come visit me, we are spending a whole day in there. We are making a day out of it. And then I'm going to take you to Mr. K's, which is a 3-story used bookstore and record store. It's awesome.
Oh, hold on. Yep. That's the other thing too, is just like if I really like it sometimes, or if I even partially like it, or if it's a pretty cover and I was I have that same problem.
But my problem is like I want to read the next Carrie Maniscalco book with you. I do. I'm curious. But I'm not going to spend $30 on the hardcover. I'm sorry. That book is $30.
You have to wait for the pre-order sale.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna wait until it gets closer.
Wait for the pre-order sale, or just wait until it comes out, and then honestly, that first week they drop the price anyways.
Yeah, because it's like they were like $27 with your Barnes and Noble discounts, and I'm like, that's still not cheap for a friggin' hardcover.
Nope, it's not. But I only currently have one copy. I am flirting with the second copy, but it's in the UK, and I'm just like,
the shipping in the UK is a bitch.
The shipping in the UK is a beast, and then also the rate conversion is another beast. Huh?
Blackwell's.
But it has to be from Waterstones. It's a specific.
Blackwell's is free US shipping from the UK.
Yeah, but they don't have the hardcover stamp that all my other ones are.
No. But it's just if I do want something from the UK, I buy from them because it's free shipping. And from anything from the UK for free shipping, shit, yeah.
No. Their shipping's not terrible. It's the rate conversion that gets you.
It's the conversion, yeah. That kicks your butt.
They don't have as good as sales. Bummer.
No,
that's
they don't.
Because they give you free shipping, probably.
But they know the funny thing. I bought the Tananari Do book pre-order, and it was cheaper to buy it through Blackwell's than it was to buy it on Amazon.
Oh,
it was like,
at that point,
$5 cheaper plus free shipping. I was like, all right. I don't buy from them often.
Yeah.
Ever since I got rid of Book Depository, I don't buy from the UK.
Same.
Book Depository.
I miss them. They were a good one. So that's really all I had to say. I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna try and keep it to a half hour, and we're right there. So yes, y'all did well. Thank you, Alicia.
Good. I try to keep it as quick as possible.
Yeah, I feel like I talked really fast in some parts, but I'm also just still got a lot of adrenaline going. And
you're gonna have adrenaline for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I fall asleep. But here's the thing. So I was thinking on my way home, because my audiobook is getting so good. Like, I'm seriously considering like, I have, I think, 8 hours at my current speed. I mean, it's 7 o'clock here now. That's 3 a.m. I start work at 7. I mean, that's 3 hours. I could shower before I start. I could work on my diamond painting. I won't do it because it's tomorrow's.
You sleep too much. I know you.
Tomorrow's my first official day in my new position, and I can't show up bad. So
congratulations.
Thanks. I'm really excited about it. So It's honestly, so Tuesday was my last day, like, it was a half day between my old job and my new one, so I was still taking phone
You're
calls,
working
but
for
it
the
was
same
my last
company though,
day.
right?
Huh?
You're working for the same company though, right? Or
Same
is it
company, yeah, just, lateral position, or move, I guess you should say. But I don't know what it was, like, I've done this work before, but
Mhm.
the fact that I'm no longer on the phones, which I've been doing for the last 8.5 years, I found it very difficult to go to bed between Monday and Tuesday because I knew that Tuesday was gonna be my last day on the phones, and I was just like, "Ooh, like, it's really happening." It's
But that's
wasn't
what you
official
wanted.
until
That's
now, but it
fantastic.
is. What were you saying? Sorry.
Like, that's what you wanted to not be on the phones as much.
It took me a while. Honestly, when I first started that job, I was like, I'll be on the phones for a year because it's a call center. I'll move my way up. And I probably could have moved up a lot faster.
Yeah,
But I didn't try. But last year was the year I was just like, you know what? I'm going to stop letting opportunities go by. Like, this is
right.
the year of me. Like, I'm going to make an effort to do more that just to show up. And here we are. Like, I guess I should have done that.
I'm putting feelers out for freelance work. So if anybody hears of anything, let me know.
I'm gonna
Um,
still keep looking because if they hire in
oh, I'm
Tennessee,
going to trust me.
they're the people that call in are the worst, but, not all of them. I
That's
can
any
say
call center.
yeah, and that's exactly it. So if you work in a call center or if you've worked in a call center, you know, but you kinda get through the worst of it, and then just after you get through that year hump, there's way more that you can, like, look into,
Yeah,
and yeah, so
but to supplement,
Rudy,
in the
Rudy.
meantime, I'm looking for like freelance jobs. While I'm looking for a permanent position.
I know, I'll have to have it finished by this week. Also, I'm really digging this square diamond painting, and I'm just it's a relaxer thing for me, so I know I won't stay up that late, guys, but maybe I'll push it to, like, 11 or something. That's a lie, it'll
You're
probably be
ready to
10:30, and
party.
I'll be like, I just yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks, thanks. It is. It is. Yeah, so you know the struggle. Honestly, I was sending my old boss, like, memes, like, as soon as I, finished my last call, I sent the serious blackest, "I've waited for this for 12 years." And then I was like, "Hashtag only 8." I beat him.
Mhm.
Yeah, that
I'm
is
just
also true.
just applying for jobs sucks.
It is. Applying for
It's like
jobs
a 3 hour you know what? Okay. Even with the job that you recommended me for, I don't understand this. They
Uh-oh.
want, and this is just general, this isn't picking on the job that Jen sent me. Why do they ask for you to put your resume on there? And then they want you to put everything on the resume in separate sections. I'm just like, can't we just put see resume, please?
Yeah,
Like, it's already all in there.
drives me nuts. They
Why?
I
And
had to do the
that's
same
not
thing.
just those jobs, it's any job. I'm like, what's the why do you want me to give you a e-copy of my resume if you want me to just copy and paste everything in there anyway?
This is the same thing. This internal position, I've already had to input my resume into the system. They wanted me to do it in a separate one. I was like, "Guys,
They
can't
made
you
me
just
when
link
I
'em
applied
up?"
to that job you sent me, they made me do it twice.
Oh, that's crazy.
I was like, ah, why?
Keep us posted. Um, oh, true, a database. Ugh,
It's
this
so
job is
annoying though, because you know you're just copy and pasting from your freaking resume. Come on, nobody has time to type all that shit out. It already takes long enough. Come on.
for every position, and that's the hardest thing is you rework the thing to make it sound the best, and I'm just like,
Like
"Come
that it
on."
properly fits. I have like 6 different copies of my resume
Yeah,
on my computer.
ridiculous. All right. Well, friends, I think the time has come because my watch has caught something, and this little monstrosity is just not getting easier. Woody, say hi to your fans. Hi. Um, Also, she got my finger, although I didn't break the skin. It just really hurts.
Ah,
Um, okay, so Oh, wait. Hold on. I missed something. Ah. Yeah.
That's the
Also.
problem. Like, I found out because my mom's husband recommended me for a position where he works, not in the same department or anything. I'd be working behind a desk, and then I find out that like the boss's daughter got the freaking job after like going through
So dumb.
the the process of the phone interview, and then the in person via Zoom like
Ridiculous.
sorry.
No, you're fine. I also forgot that we needed to discuss upcoming events. So
Yes.
over on Alicia's channel, Birdie in the Books, she's a live show this Saturday. The Grace of Kings by Ken. You said it was Ken Liu?
Yeah.
Ken Liu. That's at 4 p.m. Eastern time. I think that's still 1 p.m. Pacific. I know
With my friend Roger from Roger's Reads, and if you're not following Roger, he's fantastic. He's really funny.
Yes. So yeah, everyone show up for that. I haven't read the book. I'm super sorry, but I will try to pop.
No, you're
fine. But yeah.
And then we're gonna do is because he has a channel as well.
Oh.
We're doing the first book on my channel, the second book on his, the third book on mine, and then the fourth book on his. We're alternating.
Nice. Oh, and speaking of that, because that's kind of what we were doing with the Red Rising. So we discussed this just a little bit.
Yeah.
Before the live, we're gonna hold off doing the next. Oh, she's looking herself. I was like, what is in the bottom screen? She's just taking a bath, guys. We're gonna hold off just until we have a date for the final book, just to make it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there. Oh, hold on. True. You're not the worst, Charles. It's okay.
It happens. It's okay.
It all happens. Honestly, I'd say pop on, but we're rushing off. They're all gonna hire. That's so dumb.
I did what you asked me to do.
Wait, Charles, what are you reading?
Yes, what are you reading? Oh, this will make Charles jealous. I'll be 2 seconds.
Oh, you're good. It'll give him a chance to type it out, and then I'll put.
But I got from my library Wandering Stars from Tommy Orange. I'll finish it tonight. It's really, really good.
Nice.
It's a heavy topic, so it's hard to read, but it's very good.
Oh, she's trying to get the little cat octopus I put out. Of course she is.
But yeah, so we're going to plan out when we're going to have the discussion on Northanger Abbey, so we'll make that public.
Yep.
And I'm going to reach out to PL to see when he wants to discuss
the third one, right?
Yes, but there's going to be romance in it, so yay!
I know. I'll have to be doing my diamond painting. That might help keep me.
Yeah, honestly, with fantasy, that's what I do. Like I was putting together a bookshelf while I was listening to it.
He's mad at you. 14 books. Oh my gosh! I think you beat out. I think Venus said that she was in between like 5 of them.
Holy crap!
Buddy read it with me. Alicia, you got to buddy read it with him.
I came in through the library like a day after I requested it. I didn't think it was going to come in that fast. I thought we had time.
All right. And then before.
The library only lets me hold it for like a week. So I'm like trying to finish it before I go back.
True. All right. And then before I forget, on this channel, we are. Oh, I lost it for a second. I was like, where did it go? We're going to be reading this little gem. Bam.
I love that cover.
The Last Tale of the Flower Bride, which I'm really nervous about because Charles had some suspicious looks when we announced this. But this will be our next book in 2 weeks' time. The Last Tale of the Flower Bride wrote. I'm going to butcher the name. I'm so sorry. By Roshani Chokshi. Yeah, I knew the last name was going to get me. But yeah, this one, it again is going to be at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, because this Sunday, if you're all not aware, is daylight savings time. So I really appreciate y'all moving the time 30 minutes so that I can, die a little bit on Wednesdays because that workout class was a doozy. No excuse.
I'm sorry. I reached out to you and you didn't answer me.
You have a different cover? Oh my gosh. Is there?
You have the
Oh
one with
wait,
the woman on the cover with the flowers?
the woman with the flowers. Okay. I was just like, oh no. She's a great author. I did like her other 2 books, so I'm curious about this one.
And I like that
Um,
it's a standalone.
yes, that's the other thing. Now, okay, just to kind of give you guys a heads up, I know that I'm trying to wrap this up, and then it's like an Irish goodbye, I think is what they call it,
But
because I
we're
can
getting
never
all the stuff out that we need to get out. I'd rather get it out than be like, oh shit, I forgot to say.
Yeah. So with Divine Rivals being at the beginning of April, technically the second event for that month is going to be another Tackling the TBR. But this is a duology. I think there's only going to be 2. So should we all like this the first week, we can kind of gear that second one to the second book in this series or duology if that should be everyone's
I have
decision.
both, so I'm down.
I have
I
them
have
both
both.
as well. So just want to say that. The Oscars. I'm so excited. Also, I know that you all were so anticipating this. Next Thursday, the 14th at 6 p.m. Pacific time, Taylor Swift's Eras Tour goes on to Disney Plus. Yeah, I am going to plug it.
Oh,
I'm
it's on
so
Disney
excited.
Plus? I didn't think they were releasing it on Disney Plus. I
They
thought
are. I waited her out long enough. I didn't have to pay for it. Ha. I mean, I'm a fan, but you know what? She already gets enough of my money, so this is something she can do for me.
Yeah.
Is meh? Oh no.
Everyone I know loves it, so I'm kind of curious to see where I land.
Well, here's the thing. If Charles thinks it's meh, Alicia, you might think it's meh. I'm gonna devour it and be like, this is the
See,
greatest book I've
that's the
ever
thing.
read.
Everybody says because I love Jane Austen that I'm gonna devour it.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm gonna hope for you. The
I
good
will
news
send
is
all the good vibes. And if you can keep my boyfriend good vibes Tuesday, it's all positive stuff, but I'm hoping that it means more positive stuff. So
yeah.
Tuesday afternoon, if you could send good vibes his way, that would be greatly appreciated.
Will do. Yes. And it's gonna be like an extended version. She's gonna have 4 extra songs. I'm so excited.
I was more of a fan of her because I miss being in some sort of fandom. I'm not really in one anymore.
Oh man, I don't know what it was. I didn't even know I was a Swiftie, but let me just tell you, here I am.
Good night.
Good night, Charles. Well, on that note, you're still with us as we say goodbye. So I'm just going to go with it. Thank you for my lovely, we'll just go co-host. Charles in the comments, thank you so much for showing up. Thank you everyone else in the comments for being here as well. Everyone on the replays, don't forget to like the video. We've got live streams. You saw them. I didn't ask you to take a screenshot. I'm so sorry. Please replay it and then go ahead and take a screenshot.
Go for it. We'll have weird faces while you're taking the screenshot, but go for it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So
Tuesday at 2, so fingers crossed.
Okay. Tuesday at 2 Eastern time. So make sure you have your time zones right. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, it's the thought that counts as well. So if you put it out there, maybe even if it's delayed or early, it's all good.
It's all positive stuff. And
But
it's nothing bad. I really want him to get this thing. So all the positive vibes could help.
Will do. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it. Thank you, everyone, and we shall see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.